both compositions have very clear win conditions. I think in terms of the laning phase, bot lane might struggle for Vitality, so they're going to concede push there. I think Heretics should, in theory, with Taliyah into Ahri, love his dragons historically. I don't know if that's entirely true for Heretics this split, but that's going to be their focus at the very least in this game. Stend, the knockup.
Seismic shot. Nisqy pulverizes, gets a good setup. Carlsen rolls in as well. Good ulti. The top laner of Team Heretics has carried this fight, and the follow-up from Flakked is that much damage. Czajek gets the ulti away. Team Heretics with 2 big kills.
The clear difference being that Carlsen was ready to join the level 6.
He's got all the freedom in the world. He can just ulti Lyncas.
Stend is moving.
Oh, ulti sent out. Lyncas, good sidestep. As you said, Stend is ready to recover it though. So Lyncas at half HP, permafrost. It's a Rakan, it's melee, and it's just that easily done. Lyncas looking to get his escaping blow, but from Stend auto, no. It's Sheo in the end who burns his flash as well.
Okay, 2 flashes had to be committed there, so he's a little spending your time doing, and of course, Heretics don't have to be worried because they're aware that Lyncas is taking the dragon, so the likelihood of them getting ganked is lower.
Tell IG you said that, bro. He is the second coming. Nisqy, though, might have to come in quick. He pops the ult here, at least gets the engaged with trample, but as a return, Kamiloo's going to die for it. Jumping in is Sheo, who is a 3-kill monster, getting hard tilt stacks for absolutely free because he's just not dying at this point. More follow-up damage needed. True Shot Barrage walked into, but it's enough to enable Flakked. A trade again. A 2-for-2 in the fight as Flakked looks to take a 1v2, chasing them down. He's got Flash available onto Carzzy. The auto attack, the flash for Naught. Flakked taking care of business. This Varus is also unleashed now.
It's a 2. It's super beefy, which means that it's kind of up to Heretics. They can decide when a lot of the action is happening just because of how much stronger Sheo is. So the game state is not very nice.
Naak Nako, hang on, wait for the Q, just flashes W's instead. That'll at least give them less of the burden of a
the AP damage is at a pretty significant deficit.
But Lyncas on a ward. Good moment for Heretics. Set up with the Glacial Prison as well. Charm goes in, but flash away. Lyncas escapes successful. Team Heretics now deep with Nisqy on a perfect angle. Flakked has to flash away, but Nisqy still on the chase with his trample with Czajek. Looking to run this Varus down. Naak Nako joins in. And Vitality with a breath of fresh air. Good shutdown here as a response from Team Heretics. Needs to be to get the hell out of dodge, but look how deep they are. Lyncas can at least stop this, get in the way. Stend is first up, and Sheo not far to go. Cease and desist behind enemy lines. Lyncas is just keeping and buying time. Vitality have caught Team Heretics by the tippy toes and shutdowns galore as Heretics paid for it with gold.
It was only supposed to be a quick. In this situation, it was a pick into another pick into another pick.
Yeah.
It was all the members of Vitality kind of chipping away at Heretics one by one.
He has ulti available, he has flash available, he's lensing. On the edge of the brush, sees him. Okay, he lacerates out, but it might be too late. It's a nice counter-strike as well, and shut down over to Naak Nako, the rank 1 of EU.
It's Heretics, though, that's on the objective, and Vitality, it looks like they're just giving this one up.
The patience is holding. It's right on the edge of it. Really nicely pulled by Team Heretics. They look for the fight afterwards as Stend gets a summoner out of Carzzy with a re-engage from Nisqy. Sets up a 3-man pulverize is great, but chance corruption of the counterplay. And Naak Nako has nowhere to go now. Jumps on the back line himself, but defensive play from Stend. Well, Flakked has to space it out. Naak Nako not dying though. His counter-strike's going to do everything. Onto Flakked, he fires through. I'm watching this, Jax. Biggest Team Heretics can't walk to. If you lose like a tier 2.
Correct.
If you're losing like 600 gold for the play. Sheo launching ulti, predicts the arcane shift. Carzzy's rooted down along with Heartsteel. Flakked will take the shut down. Beautiful stuff. Nisqy's the cow, bro.
Oh.
I was telling Jack yesterday, they call her pig sister in Chinese. As hold on that thought. Naak Nako, 3 members are here. Actually make it 4, make it 5. Flakked not far behind. It's a good permafrost, but Naak Nako buying time. He goes golden. He's now out of Seeker's though, and the setup from Carlsen. Team Heretics thought, yeah, we'll help Naak Nako with this, but there's 5 members. They commit 1 by 1. Soul End is now both dead, and they were the ones with the gold lead.
And now Baron is up for grabs. Carzzy will have some poke. Lyncas is still alive. But it looks like, yeah, the pings are coming down on the dragon. The response there from Vitality, I get the logic. Czajek wanting to TP in to provide some assistance, but Heretics, I mean, they don't overcomplicate it. They just use their ultis, they follow up with CC, and they get themselves 2 easy kills and a Baron to boot.
Team Heretics also, I don't believe they're on the map. Dragon's going to be taken, so Heretics back into the swing of things. The Red Bull Baron power play is Stend. Base checking, okay, he doesn't W the bush, he might just be dead. The Vial use as well, he's dead. We are throwing. It's like a game of cup and ball, except everyone keeps missing a bloody cup. Nisqy, he's going to die as well. And now Carzzy is in hell in a handbasket with Carlsen right on top of his Ezreal's face. The damage immense. And right there in his place as Lyncas managed to get over the seismic shot just out of range as well. But Rakan's been sitting there. I don't blame them. I don't blame both teams for not really looking at it seriously. As Kamiloo might be the bullying target again. Good seismic shot, but that just puts them into range. So now Kamiloo doesn't have a turret. He has to flash away. Lyncas under the inhibitor turret. He's going to find the kill, but he flashes too. It's a shutdown, but all of Team Heretics are waiting here. Flakked with an easy marksman angle, and Naak Nako, he's just going to drop as well. Flakked will pull up both kills, and it was an attempt. They're throwing all hell in the handbasket again. We do the back.
Kind of like
you're on the team.
It's the habit where when I think about what a team wants to do, I put myself in the position. Naak Nako's going to go back to base. Maybe he can spend some money prior to the upcoming fight, but Lyncas, you're on a ward, buddy.
He's indeed, as he clears it out. That's not safety territory. Seismic shove, he's dead. Permafrost is that just easy. Lyncas had no business being there, and he is evicted from the building.
I mean, I will say that this has been nothing short of a jungle gap throughout this entire game.
It has been.
From start to finish.
It's a jungle canyon.
Yeah, it's absolutely huge. So now Vitality looking for a pick.
Like a good side steps, confidently walking up to an Ahri, but Czajek gets good damage down, so teleport going to be churned by Carlsen. He joins in the fray, now zoning off Naak Nako. Better condition for Vitality than you'd think with a 6k gold disadvantage. Carlsen's doing good AoE, but Carzzy just needs to keep poking out. True shot barrage as well. Okay, not onto Sheo, that's not great, but they've found Carlsen. Naak Nako's going to play the fight. The ulti used though, and he doesn't have cleanse. Carzzy walked in. Unfortunate, but what can you do? At Naak Nako, you just have to find an angle, but not all roads were made the same. The Romans told us that, the medieval times told us that, and now in 2025, you know what a bloody road is. Naak Nako's just walking back, and Team Heretics, this one is in the big. Laugh at yourself, what can you do? Inhibitor turret's going to be taken down while Carlsen deals with mid. Naak Nako's trying to get the other side of the map. And that's just a point-blank ulti onto Nisqy. His introduction as a support role, this split has been a rough one. But this game especially, he's had Stend consistently been in his face. It's Vitality now onto the next turret. Vedi, I don't even think there's breathing room.
I don't think so either. Vitality will have to go for a last-ditch effort. Here we go.
There it is, jumping in. It's Kamiloo, but this time he gets away. It's a rarity. All flashes burn because all summoners were up and available. And now Carlsen gets to play the front to back. Carzzy trying again, but Naak Nako, even though he gets to jump in, Kamiloo is going to poke it out. I mean, this Jax, he was fed, but now he's not. Game one over to Heretics, punishing the B. As busy as they tried to be, it was Team Heretics in the end who showed that jungle canyon from Sheo.
Heretics continuing to, I think, surprise the level of play that they're demonstrating in their early game with so much being driven by Sheo. Is nothing short of impressive. Of course, this is only game one of the series. They still need to close things out, and I'm looking forward to seeing how Vitality attacks them.